Hello there, mortals. I am Ynsin, and welcome back to Remnant II. I've got great news. The first DLC just dropped. It is called The Awakened King. I've been looking to this DLC, looking forward to it for a wee while now, and now that it's actually out, I am stoked. Here's Scarby if you want to see our outloading. Basically, this is what we left with on my YouTube playthrough of Remnant 2. The Awakened King adds one full new adventure to the game, which is fantastic. I paid full prices for it as well instead of getting the season pass because I want to support Gunfire games slightly more than I already have done. And it also adds a new class to the game called Ritualist. And this class, I read the patch notes, it's a banger. I'm not going to spoil anything for you just yet in case you... just lost internet connection. That's fine. In case you want to play this yourself and want to be surprised at what it is. But essentially, spoiler free, this class is the second class that we have been waiting for this whole time. Obviously, Doggo is almost a necessity at this point. The way we've been playing is just fantastic. Doggo actually revives us because we are solo. And the Archon type is... it's okay, but if we can do better, we will do better. Actually, since Archon's at 10, let's change this to another one. Because when we get to max rank with a class, we get these traits here, and just having it equipped will give you the skills, but you do not actually accrue experience to go towards this. So we're gonna change the class to something that we haven't maxed out already. Probably the Explorer. We've already leveled up the Explorer. Let's try Invader. We basically want to get all the way up to level 10 with all of the classes. So we're gonna go after the Ritualist in this new adventure mode. And what the Ritualist is amazing at is buffing status effects and giving status effects to all enemies around you, which is fantastic. So let's go out of here. We'll go into the re-roll adventure mode, and right here, man, this looks fantastic. It looks like Elden Ring's Raya Lucaria Academy. I've actually got a hoodie with like the emblem of the Raya Lucaria Academy on it. It's very cool. So I'm gonna generate this. I probably should have read that actually. Let's read that together. One-shot adventures are crafted with unique content tailored to the specific adventure. However, each one-shot can be created only once. If the same adventure is generated again, the contents will be randomized. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fine. Let's play on Veteran, because we don't know what we're going into. I don't know a single thing about this DLC. I've read a couple of the patch notes about everything, but other than that, I don't know what the hell we're getting ourselves into. I don't particularly want to get ganked, and I remember I've still got a mod on that triples the amount of enemies that spawn that aren't bosses, so we're gonna have to be wary of that. If it gets a bit too much, I will turn it off, but it's unlikely I'll have to because we have a pretty good build. And we've got a good skill cap. We're going to go straight to the Forlorn Coast here. Also, I'm probably going to come back to Remnant 2, and I'm going to maybe try and polish off all of the things that we hadn't collected in the YouTube run-through. I've got a huge list of items that I already do not have. However, we have got about half of the items that we should have. So I might go on a bit of a collectathon run through the base Remnant game as well in the near future. I want to see this DLC really quickly first. Now, I'm going to put this DLC in a separate playlist to the Remnant games. If you want to go see that playlist, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to link it like right up here. Whoops. Right up here at the end of the episode. But do take into account that it's kind of like wet cement. I was kind of in the baby's end of the pool when I was editing those videos, and I've definitely improved myself now. So all of the audio could be a little misbalanced in that playlist, but it's still just the same content that I'm putting out right now. So nothing about me has changed. I'm still shaping my channel around Big Brother, playing video games with anybody who will listen. Okay, so we've got ourselves a labyrinth portal right here. I wonder if that's actually going to add to the labyrinth itself. Whoa! Man, this is amazing. Looks like there's one dude over there. Let's see if he's... whoop, nope, that's a dragon heart. I'm still getting the hang of the controls. I don't know if this is an enemy or a friend. Let's see. That was most definitely an enemy. Good to know. So he's dead. He's not going anywhere. Doesn't really look like a hell of a lot over here. I see a steamboat way off in the distance over there. So this could be like Losomn, but a little bit more advanced than the base Losomn adventure. Possibly. I don't know. I'm just speculating at this point. Oh, hello, friendo. Take him out really quickly with our big Thor gun. There's one dude over here. Good. Man, overload status effects are crazy, aren't they? They do so much damage. We probably could have actually rolled this on a harder difficulty, like Apocalypse, maybe. What is that? What are those? Oh no, it resists. What is that? Call me crazy, but it kind of reminds me of the, the things at ROM. Whatever they were. Oh, maybe this place is like, maybe the story of this is that ROM has invaded this world. All right, let's check out these slugs because they are literally the pits. Damn it! Didn't want to be hit by that. But fortunately, we regenerate health at an alarming rate, so not so bad. We just got overloaded. So did Doggo, which also overloaded us. That's not amazing. But it's fine. So I'll come down here. I think we've already found a gate portal, and there's 2 enemies. Never mind, that's a friend. And there also looks to be a floodgate over here, which I'm not entirely sure will give us anything good. Hello there, friendo. Would you like to give us a little bit of context as to why we're here? Whoops.
Might I have some space, please?
Oh, sure.
I'm busy.
Really? Are you still busy now?
Busy, yes. Preoccupied. It means I am otherwise engrossed.
Are you sure? Because I just destroyed your dinner.
Really? Must you?
Well, I didn't have a choice.
Oh, very well. You are infuriatingly persistent. What? Have you lost your way? Separated from your kith and kin? You are not Dran.
We know what a Dran is. We've already played the base campaign, like 80 hours of it. Neither are you.
Do I not look the part to perfection?
Almost.
I thought my disguise was quite clever.
The hat's off.
But you are insightful. Indeed, I am Faye.
Ah.
My name is Laywise, royal scribe to the one true king. Former scribe, I suppose. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Whatever might you be called?
Actually, it doesn't really matter what people call me. I'm Ynsin. I'm Ynsin, but it doesn't actually matter what I am because I don't refer to myself as Ynsin. Everybody who watches these videos refers to me as Ynsin. So call me whatever you want. I don't really care.
You don't trust me with your name, is that it? Wise. Very wise.
Well, I couldn't name the
Names are
character.
Precious things, especially when left at the mercy of someone else's quill. But for the record's sake, I simply must know what brings an outsider to the one true king's blood-soaked realm.
It's an interesting thing, isn't it, about names? Because names are not really for the person who is named. Names are for everybody else to have a way of addressing that person. So if you were completely alone your entire life, you just wouldn't have a name. You just wouldn't. You'd have no personality to compare to. I'm just exploring.
Oh. Be warned. The one true king does not tolerate outsiders.
Suits me fine.
I suggest you stay far, far away from his death-shrouded castle. Better yet, return from whence you came, and take me with you.
I don't think we've got room in the teleporter for all of the thesauruses you're carrying, friendo. I don't think it's exactly safe from where I'm from either.
Worth a try.
Okay, I want something crafted.
Me? Craft something with my hands? Like the common rabble?
Yeah, of course, man.
I am a royal scribe, a master of words and wit, the stenographer, the very voice of the king. I see now. This is splendid. Yes, my clever disguise has fooled you thoroughly. As it happens, the Dran who once adorned these garments carried some supplies on his person, yes? I would happily give them to you for a small, meager price.
The Fae are very standoffish. I want to buy something.
Of course. See how useful I am?
This guy is really suspicious, isn't he? So, the Fae are really suspicious. What is this? Atonement Fold. Self-inflicts bleeding status upon the wearer, causing bleed damage per second, increases critical chance by 10%. I mean, for collection's sake, let's buy it. What's this? Tranquility Font. Reduces reticle sway, spread, and gun recoil by 35%. That's not bad. Lasts 60 minutes and will stay in effect after death. Fury Needle, we've got a bunch of those. And Purified Salve, we got a bunch of those. Okay, nothing worth selling either. I have some questions.
Must I?
Yes, use that thesaurus. Who is this king you keep talking about? We already know. We went to Losomn in the base game adventure modes, and every time we went in there, the big king was dead. So I'm assuming that in this DLC, he has either not been assassinated yet, or he's been assassinated and resurrected. We just don't know yet. I want to know why he's dressed like a Dran.
The one true king seeks vengeance upon the Fae.
He's resurrected.
The naysayers who usurped him. Although he offers no inquisition on the matter, only the pike. Yet he has taken a liking to the Dran, docile, malleable, obedient. All things we Fae are, by and large, not. Thus,
I feel that.
dress like this, that his pervading gaze not notice my lowly, negligible presence. Quite clever of me, really.
Yeah, you just need the fake mustache. I feel like a higher life form too. We got Doggo. We got Doggo for that as well. I can't tell the difference. Or, no, you can't pretend to be a Dran forever with that speech.
While my disguise is incredibly thorough, it's merely a temporary measure. The Dran are so terribly dull-witted, they hardly notice my presence at all. But the same cannot be said for the king. Should I dally here too long, he will inevitably find me.
Right.
To descry the boat far upon the horizon. Once this deluge ceases, you won't see me again.
Okay, so this guy's trying to escape the king. And we also just got some context as to what the king is. The king is violent, abusive of his power, and abusive of his subject. That's all my questions.
Of course.
Unless there's more.
Answer, but you were in my debt.
Incorrect.
The one true king rules these lands. Since time immemorial, he has brought order to chaos, purgation to our wicked depravity. That is, until he was betrayed, assassinated. By whom, precisely, depends upon the Fae you ask.
Actually, I know.
Some say it was the imposter king, Faerun.
Possibly.
Others say it was the great goddess Numue herself.
Highly unlikely.
Less indefinite is that a dark magic was called upon to perform the deed. The king's death caused a schism in this world. Ours has become conjoined with another, that of the Dran.
Yuck!
The time for culpability has long since passed. The one true king has returned from the dead. Or perhaps he was never truly dead to begin with.
Theory crafting time. I think that Faerun or Phelan, there are two, because the two worlds collide, the Dre and the Fan, and Faerun belongs to one, Phelan belongs to the other, and they both killed the king in both worlds. And funnily enough, this dagger that we're actually holding is crafted from the dagger that was used to assassinate the king. So let's ask what this posh wanker's opinion is. Who do you think?
I know who killed the king. There are a great many things a royal scribe comes to know. Confidences, machinations, indiscretions, all of which I will take to my lonesome grave, mind you.
All right.
That cognizance has, regrettably, left me in a precarious position, implicated me, so to speak. And now I cannot return.
You are sounding a bit suspicious.
Me? But I don't know anything at all. Truly. Wherever would you get that idea? I'm but a lonely, mindless Dran.
I'll bet you are. What does a royal scribe do?
I seldom left the king's side. As his loyal scrivener, I put his every distinguished word to ink. There was no one more dutiful nor loyal than I. Decrees, musings, secrets.
So you're a
all
dictaphone.
must be recorded for posterity's sake.
Sounds like a... Well, I mean, it's an easy-ass job. This is probably one of the easiest jobs in the world. Literally dictaphone, right? Because these days you have to use machinery. People in courtrooms have to be able to type certain words per minute. But back in the day, yeah, you know, writing's really, really easy to do compared to actually typing. Sounds like a... yeah, sounds like a good life.
Yes, well, I had little choice in the matter. Every member of his court is hand-selected. I was so very honored and humbled and deeply honored. And there's no refusing the one true king. He bid me to serve, and serve I did, without question. Some Fae took to courtly duties better than others. For many, servitude fostered only resentment. Not for myself. I naturally served faithfully and diligently and without protest.
Why would the king turn on his loyal subjects?
The king has ever been harsh, given the nature of his charges. Many Fae have rebelled in the past, but now that one of us has actually bested him, he has changed. Paranoia has taken reign of his senses, and in the eyes of a mad king, all are presumed guilty. Perhaps he loved the Fae once, but no longer.
That's actually true. People in a position of power who have been betrayed are very guarded people.
If anyone asks, someone else told you.
What do you mean? You didn't tell me anything, you twit.
Try not to draw attention when you go.
Yeah, sure. I'll do my best not to attract attention. Is that an enemy? Ah, lightning strikes! Thunder! Everything! Destroy it all! What did you mean by attract attention, by the way? Wonder if we can take him out. Oh! He actually does... He does take a few hits. Now, you see, here's the thing, right? Because we have this melee weapon equipped, this one here, I think it's called the God Slayer. Where would we find it? Here. The Assassin's Dagger. So, this is the dagger that was used to assassinate the king previously. Obviously, he's come back to life. Well, I say obviously, I'm just gleaning this from context. He may have never been dead in the first place. But I'm expecting us to get some unique dialogue or even a different boss fight because we're holding this. Oh, thought we could go up there. That's embarrassing. Hey! Look at this. We're also using the Fae armor set. This thing is kick-ass. It's a heavy armor set that actually allows you to roll instead of just flop. Just fantastic. So, where do we want to go? I probably want to go check this area out here, right? This one first. Although it does look to me like a mission area. Oh no, it's just unexplored. Okay, let's give it a go. Also, all of the controls are coming back to me in time. Like, it's a wee bit fiddly to take a break from a game for so long and then come back to it. But it is what it is. I've got a very aggressive playstyle as well. Like, very aggressive. Alright, we've got a checkpoint here. This could probably get us some ammunition back, because we did waste a bunch of it, but it's going to respawn all of the enemies that we just killed to get here. Okay, what's in here? Almost nothing. Let's go around this way first. Oh, would you look at that? Enemies! Let's take them out! Nice! Roasted! I've turned them all into scorched almonds. Great. Let's pick up all of this crap that's kind of lying around the place. I do see a ladder off in the distance over here. There are a bunch of slugs under the water that could possibly launch balls of electricity at us. Another one over here. Doggo has so diligently taken it upon himself to go and seek him out. Which is really nice. I appreciate the initiative. Good boy. Also, kind of want to avoid these grates. What do I? Okay, no. I thought that there would be some kind of manticore grabbing me and pulling me in. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Here they come. Pick up that scrap. Got a couple more slugs. They usually spend their time on the ceiling, which is why I'm kind of wary of them. Also, apparently there's been a lot of bug fixes, and fortunately, none of them... I didn't have to kill that rat. None of them had to do with the gigantic Thor gun that I have right here. Which I didn't realize when we got it was actually the reward for having beaten the game right. You get an archetype when you beat the game, find a secret. This gun is what that archetype starts with. I think it's the, I can't remember what the archetype's called, actually. It escapes me. But it is a really good one. It's a banger of an archetype. Okay, I see another enemy just over here. Let's fire a pike at her. Nice. That's probably going to take her out, actually. I highly doubt that she's going to survive that. Yep, there she goes. Right, I still have 6 more of these bad boys as well to fire away. Because they stack, and they stack really well. I hear a slug somewhere. I don't see it.
Take them together.
Hey, friendo! Sorry! Right, moving around over here. Ah, we're being under sieged. Whatever that means. Oh no. Oh, yuck! Actually, you know what they do remind me of? These things here. They remind me of the Swamps of Corsus DLC from Remnant from the Ashes. Oh, it is! These guys are actually from the Swamps of Corsus. Nice! So we're being invaded by the swamps. Hold up, the old theory crafter is building up in the old head, in the old noodle. There's a theory coming. It's seconds away. How long will I last? As long as I please. How long will you last? Good, we took her out. Okay, so I can give you guys a bit more context because I know exactly what I'm looking at now.
That's it.
In Remnant from the Ashes, there was a DLC called the Swamps of Corsus, which expanded on one of the base game locations, and it allowed you to go to Corsus and kind of get a bit more context to the swamps. The swamps were run by the Queen of Corsus, who was kind of this bug lady. And what we did for her, if you served her, which I always did, because you always get the Kingslayer achievement for doing so. If you served her, she would give you the ability to fight the Taken King in exchange for the heart of the undying creature, whatever that is. So I think that the Queen of Corsus has used this heart of the Guardian, her words, not mine, to resurrect the king. That's my direct theory. I don't know anything about this DLC. I have not done my research. I've not done my reading. Oh my god! Okay. Let's roll away from those things. Oh, poos. There's a lot of them actually. Whee! Let's get away. Get away from there. I'm gonna peg this guy. I'm pegging him. It's got hard resist though. It's got a crazy high resist. Okay, that genuinely frightened me, but I did peg him.
At least that's over.
I pegged him really good. Right. I think we're using the Indira's Endless Loop ring, which allows us... Yeah, right here. If we just sprint, after a while it starts regenerating our health. Oh, hi, friendo. Nice! Nice! Look at all those things that I just pinned them to. There's one more over here. I'm actually going to swap my gun now. I'm going to use the Lesba gun, which is also another throwback from Remnant from the Ashes, and I'm so good with this gun that I'm just so happy to use it every single time I pick it up. I'm going to see if there's any secrets down here. I'm secret hunting, by the way. This is 100% my modus operandi. I will always try and find every single secret that I possibly can. So, if you guys watching have any requests for me, go and drop a comment anywhere. Just request the game. I'll credit you as well for having pointed it out to me. And on top of that, you'll get to see me play a game that you requested. Okay, let's jump this way, because I think there's a slug behind us. Hey, slug! Slug my balls! Whoop! I'm moving away from that thing. It's probably pretty obvious as to why I love this gun, right? It's got a magazine of 80. Oh, I've also got a really, really nice mod attached to it as well, which kind of like throws out a crow. And this crow kind of acts as a summon. A consumable summon that regenerates if you just shoot people with this gun. What the hell is that noise? Are there more of these things? I don't see them. So I think what we're going to do is probably by the end of this adventure, it's a sewer. You're in a sewer. That's what the smell is. By the end of this adventure, we're either going to fight the King Awakened, the Corsus Queen. We're either going to fight the Awakened King and then the Corsus Queen, that's number 3, or we fight the Guardian, a resurrected Guardian. They're the two big mods from Remnant from the Ashes. I'm not particularly strapped for ammo, so I'm not going to sit down at that bonfire. I am strapped for keys, though. I just need to get on the other side of that door, otherwise it would have asked me for a key. I don't particularly see any way other than forward. Yep, no key there either. This is a big-ass dungeon. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, hello! I'm popping the bird. The bird is popped! Alright, I don't know what the bird is doing, but he's off. He's off to do something. What in God's name was that? We also don't do a lot of damage to Doggo. Oh, there's something up there. Good to know we can shoot those. We got some sidearm ammo, which is nice as well. Let's get the good gun out. The old Thor gun. Who's in here? Show yourself! Show yourself or die! No, it seems fine, actually. We're done for time. Pretty good. Nice! God, this... I absolutely loved Losomn when I first fired this game up. I thought it was like a real good nod to Elden Ring or even Bloodborne. One of the two, if not both. Oh, we can actually roll through these and generate items. We got 8 scrap. Actually, we're not really flush for scrap. So, I'm not going to worry about that too much. I hear someone. It looks like there's something beneath us, too. Oh, we can go there. Do we want to go up or down? I want to go up first, because I don't really see any other ways to go other than when we get up, if that makes sense. I'll show you when I get there. Actually, I don't see a single way of getting up there. There's one little, like, kind of notch. Where is it? Oh, there's 2 notches, actually. There's one just up here, which I don't think we can go up. And there's another one just up there. Oh, we must be able to get up there. But I also think that's a transit dungeon, so possibly we'll come back here anyway. Who's saying this? Let's slide down this ladder, which doesn't make sense because it's covered in spikes. Nothing around here. That's fine. I don't really see anything down there either. I'm looking at the map like crazy, by the way. I'm using the map to navigate. Just taking a look around, really. Alright, so what's down here? I think the things that are squeaking are actually those mice. These ones here. Which I think are kind of like baby manticores. Okay, I got it. Don't know what good that served us, but I did get it. Someone in here? We got some dialogue. Hello, Ynn. I'm sorry for not showing up, but I can't be seen near you again. You know I love you more than anything, but they're saying things about you. Bad things. All the stuff you're talking about, the shadows and darkness and what's it. It's not normal. They're saying you're possessed by evil spirits. I want to help you, but... you know what they do to us folks when we make a fuss. They'll throw you in that wretched madhouse. They stormed my door last night with their rifles, and I told them you already left. That's the last thing I can do for you again for a while. You've got to hide, and please, please, please don't speak to anyone until I find you again. Love you, Brinlow. What an intense fella. I don't think I'd want to date that guy, to be honest. Hello, lady. Oh!
The shadow. Oh, the shadow.
Was that the guy who lost his wife in the sewers in the base game?
Shadow.
Hey, are you okay?
No. No. We're on an island, surrounded by the blackness. Never meant to venture to distant shores. The voices. Well, whispers, really. I can't make out what they're saying. Just quiet enough not to understand them. Loud enough that I can't ignore them. You're not like us. You're not from here.
You're right. I'm from Earth. No, I'm not.
No matter. The decay. It spreads from the king himself, like a shadow ever grown as the sun sets. He must be stopped. But that's what he wants. He doesn't know he wants it. It's what they want.
Who are they?
Want him dead.
Anything I can do to help?
There's a darkness inside me, trying to get out.
Do you need
It's
exorcism?
too late for me.
Ha
Too late.
ha ha. Okay, well that was enough, I suppose.
Blackness all round, closing in. It's deafening.
All right, hush, lady. I've got an outro to make. Thank you so much for watching. Right up here, you're going to find the playlist for Remnant 2's The Awakened King DLC. Right up here, you're probably going to find the playlist for Remnant 2, let's face it. And just down here, there's going to be a little widget asking you to subscribe. If you do click on that, you go a long ways to helping out my channel grow. And your click actually matters. And of course, until I make the next episode, thank you for watching, and goodbye!